We are post week 12 NFL football. Let me know if your team won down in the comments. It is time for our top 10 teams heading into week 13, starting at number 10. This team has a rookie quarterback who has not thrown an interception in 3 games. He's thrown 8 touchdowns. He's building rapport with his wide receiver one. His defense, top 10 ranked in passing, top 10 ranked in rushing defense, top 3 in red zone defense, top 3 in scoring defense. And when I say the Denver Broncos deserve this number 10 spot, I think if they get into the playoffs, they're absolutely going to upset one of these higher seeds. Seeing Bo Nix finally build rapport with Cortland Sutton, I think that is massive for this offense. They're kind of getting their run game going again. The passing offense is getting there. The defense has been hooping all season. It's kind of finally all gelling around December when you want the team to start to come together. Give me Broncos at number 10. At number 9, this team did fall. We have the LA Chargers. Might be without Dobbins for a few weeks. I haven't seen what the extent of the knee injury is. We are praying it is not another torn ACL. Dobbins, we hope to see you back on the field as soon as possible. Ladd McConkey and Will Dissly are leading this pass game over the last few weeks. Quentin Johnston has to learn how to catch the ball. I don't know how we're in year 2 and we're still letting the ball go through our hands and hit us in the helmet. He missed a catch last night that might have went to the end zone for 60. You just can't do stuff like that against top tier teams like the Ravens. You desperately needed that win last night and they absolutely folded it. Their next 4 weeks are Falcons, Chiefs, Bucks, and Broncos. To me, that's 4 hard teams you have to go out there and beat. December is going to make or break the Chargers. At number 8, a team that came off an OT win yesterday. Their defense is doing good. Their offense is doing pretty good. I feel like their wide receiver one's kind of non-existent yesterday. I might be wrong. I'll have to check the stats. Didn't watch a lot of the game. Give me the Minnesota Vikings. This is a team, another team where I think December is going to make or break them. I think Sam Darnold in December is going to show us a lot about what we want to know about the Vikings. At number 7, we have another team coming off a win. We have the Green Bay Packers. Josh Jacobs is heating up, and he doesn't get a lot of respect in a league full of, well, not full of, but pacing in a league with a Barkley and a Derrick Henry when you're the 3rd guy in the rushing race by almost 300 yards, I think. I mean, Barkley and Henry are insane. Josh Jacobs is getting hot. He's getting going, and he is absolutely a pivotal part of this team. Young defense needs to get healthy. They're slowly getting healthy over time. Jair Alexander's back. He's questionable again during Monday practice. They have to get him fully healthy. Xavier McKinney is showing up. That's a massive, massive thing for them. Give me the Green Bay Packers at 7. At number 6, a team that has fallen very far for me over the last 2 weeks, the Kansas City Chiefs. What do I say about this team? Almost lost to the Panthers in a trap game. I feel like they almost needed to lose to the Panthers in this trap game to get their offense going. Remember, they lost to the Raiders last year. It kind of sparked their team and got them going heading into the playoffs. The defense has looked absolutely pathetic over the last 2 weeks of football. Offense desperately needs a spark. Patrick Mahomes is out here still balling. Kareem Hunt worked as that spark for a little bit, I think. I think he was out there absolutely hooping, but the team is starting to slow down. I think they thought D-Hop was going to come in and make an absolute insane impact, which he's making an impact. I just don't think he's making as much of an impact as they need. They need Pachenko back. They need Kelsey to get going. They need these receivers to start making plays. I mean, I feel like they would be blowing these teams out. There are so many catches I have seen Xavier Worthy step out of bounds catching. He's got to learn how to get 2 feet in. Has to learn how to get 2 feet in. There's so many yards left off the board because he can't do that. At number 5, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I know they're coming off a trap game loss to the Browns. I'm not going to hold the Browns loss against a lot of people, okay? We're not going to do that. They beat the Steelers. They beat the Ravens. It's a division game, a trap division game. I like Jameis Winston, but we're here to talk about the Steelers. We need to see, and I like they're incorporating this more Fields and Russell Wilson tandem. I like how they're using them in different packages. I like when they get down in the red zone, we're seeing Fields a lot more. It's very frustrating for defensive coordinators to go against a running quarterback in the red zone. I think he's going to add a lot to that team moving forward. And I think going into playoffs, having both those guys there, it's going to be massive. There's going to be a lot of good plays coming of it. I think there's going to be a lot of red zone scoring, something the Steelers really need, a lot of red zone scoring. Russ got to get him to the red zone. Fields might be able to take it home. At number 4, they moved down a little bit. They were on bye week. I don't have a lot to say about them. Josh Allen reminds me a lot of Lamar Jackson, as where he is carrying this offense on his back. He is the X factor for this offense. He's got a lot of good guys around him, but he is the main guy making the plays. James Cook's an absolute dog. Don't get it twisted. These next 4 weeks are going to determine how I feel about their defense, though. December football always makes or breaks teams, and these next 4 weeks are going to determine how I feel about this Buffalo Bills defense. I think it's makeshift. I think they put it together. I think it's working thus far, but December football is just different. At number 3, we have, where are they at? The Philadelphia Eagles. This team is getting hot when they need to get hot. They started off slow in the year. We had Hurts turnovers. We got Barkley going now. And when I tell you Barkley is this offense, when he's off the field, I feel like it is so lackluster. He just needs to play every snap. Hurts protecting the ball finally. That is massive for this team. I said all year, if Hurts protects the ball, this is a Super Bowl caliber team, and that's what they're looking like right now. No turnovers. They're actually hooping on the offensive side of the ball, and the defensive side of the ball is absolutely ridiculous. You got a bunch of the young guys hooping. You got Mitchell out there locking up receivers. You have, what's his name? Cooper DeJean. Insane pursuit on the ball. Insane pursuit. He gets to the ball quick. He locks up his receivers, and don't get me started on how massive of an impact Jalen Carter is making on this game. I think one of the best D tackles in the league, if you watch the film. He's garnering double teams, triple teams. He's breaking through. He's getting pressure on the quarterback. He's stuffing the run game. Jalen Carter's an absolute dog. If you have not watched his film, go check that out. At number 2, a team that I had jump the Bills, jump the Steelers, thus losing to them. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, when they are hot, they are hot. When they stick to their game plan, they are one of the best teams in the league. When you're not the Steelers and you're not the Chargers, when you're not the Steelers and you're not the Browns, you don't make them pass 30 times a game. They are absolutely insane. When you get Lamar Jackson running the ball, when you get Derrick Henry running the ball, when you get them in the red zone, I feel like they're absolutely unstoppable. You can just run read option probably 3-4 times, and you're going to end up with a touchdown. The Henry-Lamar tandem is going to have to be studied. I like the Hurts and Barkley tandem. I think Lamar can just run a little bit better than Hurts. They smoked the Chargers' top-ranked defense this last week, and they slowed their run and pass game down. That's what you want to see from the Ravens, slowing down teams and destroying their defense. And at number 1, y'all know who it is, the Detroit Lions. What do I have to say about them? They haven't allowed a touchdown in the last 10 quarters of football. That's unfathomable for a lower ranked defense. The run game is dynamic and elite. You got 2 guys. One can pound it up the middle with the best of the running backs. One can take it outside and receive with the best running backs. Don't get me wrong. I think Gibbs taking it up the middle too. Pause. But Goff is protecting the football. They're playing really great team football. The run's going, the pass is going, the defense is going. They're all meshing. Like I said, you're seeing a trend here before the month of December. We're going to have to see how it all goes during December, but you want your team fully coherent going into December. So that is our top 10 teams heading into week 13 NFL football. Let me know who is too high. Let me know who is too low. Let me know who should be in, and let me know who should be out down in the comments. Don't forget, like and follow.